Grab your ring too. So welcome to today's yoga. You'll need a block and a ring or some type of strap. And we're just gonna start today on our back. Hook right foot onto that ring, let your left leg go long, and then just start bending and lengthening. If you don't have a ring, you can use a strap. Bend and lengthen. Feel into your hamstring. How's it feeling today? This bending and lengthening just helps to kind of shorten and lengthen that muscle. Really get deep into it. And the next time that your leg is long, keep it there. Hold on to your ring or your strap with your left hand. Take your right hand and gently just massage your hamstring on that right leg. Thinking about extending the heel into the ceiling, widen the toes, and then keep hugging that leg in towards your left shoulder as you massage the hamstring all around the leg. Keep breathing into it. And if it's comfortable, go up into your calf muscle. If you can reach there, just go all the way on the back part of your leg. Good, just keep breathing. Releasing any tension, try to straighten out that leg as best you can. And then now we're gonna take your strap or your ring in your right hand, take that right leg over to the right side. Try not to let your left hip bone lift up off the ground. Keep that left hip bone plugged onto the ground. Hug that right leg in. Good. Keep breathing. You could take a few more massages with your left hand if that's comfortable. One more deep breath. And now we're gonna cross it all the way over to the left side. Try not to let your shoulder lift up. Look over to the right. Your leg is to the left. Keep breathing. 3 more deep breaths. On the exhalation, we're gonna roll all the way onto our side, on the left side. And just take this right leg, we're staying with the right leg. Take it forward and back. You could use that ring if you have a hard time catching your leg or the strap. Forward and back. And the next time that your leg is back, keep it back there. Just hold it back, stretch out. And now we're going to keep this leg back there. Here, I'm gonna roll onto my stomach so you guys can see what I'm doing. Just hug it in and out. So instead of coming up like this, we're just hugging and stretching. Hug the heel in toward the seat and then stretch it out. Little movements, you barely see it moving. in and out. The whole time resisting in that stretch, hugging it in and then lengthening it out. You're really engaging through the muscles. Good, keep breathing. 3 more deep breaths. And exhale, roll back onto your back. Take this right ankle, cross over your left knee and hug in left leg. Use your right elbow to open up through the hip flexor. Keep that right foot flexed, and if you wanted to, you could circle the ankle on the left side, but really just focus on stretching out that IT band on the right. Ooh, hug it in deep, nice and deep. Keep breathing. And if you are circling your ankle, you can reverse the circle. And fully cross your right leg over your left leg. Keep your feet flexed and try to catch your ankles or use a strap if you need to. Those legs are pretzeled up and just hug in nice and deep. Just breathe through any resistance. And if you wanted to, you could make little momentum movements side to side. If you're feeling any tension, any resistance, try to hug and breathe into the resistance. Good, one more deep breath. On your exhalation, keep your legs crossed. Take both legs to the left side. And then we're going to, as we're stretching out our hip, let me move a little bit so you guys can make sure you see me. Keep those legs over to the left. You should feel that stretch. If your knees are not easily touching the ground, then either get a block or a pillow or something and put your legs under there. So we're gonna keep stretching here and we're gonna take our shoulders, press the shoulders onto the ground, start windshield wiping your arms up and down. So when your arms come up, the back of your hands will touch the floor. And when your arms come down, the bottom of your hands will touch the floor. So we're stretching out the shoulders as we stretch out through the hips. Try to keep both shoulders on the ground. Adjust as you need to make sure those shoulders are on the ground. Taking your arms up and down. And now we're just going to take those legs, keep them crossed to the other side, to the right side. Again, put a block under your knees if you need to. And again, with the shoulders pressing onto the ground, arms are just going to go up and down like you're making an angel in the snow with your arms. But those legs are staying over to the right. Good. And the next time that your arms are up, take your elbows with your opposite hands and we're just going to move side to side. Those knees go side to side. Keep the legs crossed. And that bottom left foot is just gonna plug onto the ground to help you. Windshield wipes side to side. But you only have one windshield. Your legs are just going side to side. Good. 3 more each way. Those legs are still crossed. And bring it back to center. Uncross your legs. Take the soles of your feet together. And then just hug onto your ankles. Use your elbows to press those inner thighs open. Breathe here. Press that low back into the mat. Good. Keep breathing. 3 more deep breaths. And then keep your left leg with you. Let your right leg go long. Find that ring. Hook the left foot onto the ring. And just start bending and lengthening. We're just bending and lengthening. And then in a few moments, we're going to keep the legs straight. And we're going to hug in and we're going to massage our leg. All right, so the next time that your leg is straight, keep the legs straight, hug in, use your right hand onto the ring or your strap. Your left hand, start massaging your hamstring. Just little squeezes. And then keep hugging that left foot towards your right shoulder. Extend through the heel, widen your toes, massage your hamstring. Breathe. Keep straightening that leg as much as you can. And then as you feel guided, if it's comfortable for you, you can move your hand up toward the calf muscle as far up as you want. Keep working on straightening the leg. For me, this really helps release tension that I just need to have a little massage to really get it gone. Doing all those bridges. Breathe. Try to focus more on your exhalation when you breathe. The inhalation will naturally come. The exhalation helps just release all of those stagnant toxins in your lungs. Two more deep breaths. And on the exhalation, take the ring or the strap in your left hand, open up to the left side. Don't let your right hip bone lift up off the ground. Just hug over to the side. You should feel a stretch through the inner thigh, but keep plugging that right hip onto the ground. Don't let it lift up. Good, one more deep breath. And exhale, bring it all the way over across your body to the right side. Look to the left. So that leg is over to the right. You're looking to the left, the shoulders are staying grounded. Keep straightening out that leg. Breathe. Good, one more deep breath. On your exhalation, you can release that ring. We're gonna roll onto our right side. So I'm just gonna switch so I can see you guys. But we're on our right now, taking your top leg, bring it in and out. If you need to, you could use that strap or ring to catch your leg. And then the next time that your leg is back there, just stay there, stretch it out. Breathe into it. The sun is like right there. It's cold outside, but it's nice out. All right, one more deep breath. And then we're just going to squeeze it in as tight as we can toward our seat and then lengthen back out. Squeeze in and lengthen out, but still keep it back there. We're just getting a little bit deeper into that stretch. Squeeze in and out. Good. Keep breathing. Go as deep as comfortable for you. Good. One more deep breath. And we're coming back onto our back. Keep the left leg with you. Cross the ankle over the right leg. Keep this left foot flexed and then just coming into your figure four. Take your time. Hug onto that back right leg. And rotate the ankle on the right if it's comfortable for you. Really focusing on stretching out the IT band on the left side. And if you are rotating your ankle, make sure you go both directions. Good, one more deep breath. And we're going to cross that left leg fully over your right leg. Hold on to those ankles, hug it in. Stay here a moment, just hugging in and breathing. And if it's comfortable, make little movements side to side, feeling into any resistance and breathing into it. Good, one more deep breath. And keep your legs crossed. Take both legs over to the right side. And remember, if you need to, you put a block under your knees so that your shoulders stay grounded. Reset your spine as needed. And we're going with these shoulder or arm, angel arms. I don't know what we're going to call them, but just like you're making that angel in the snow, sweeping the arms up and down, while really focusing on plugging your shoulders onto the mat. That's why if you need to, put that block under your knee so the shoulders don't rise up, especially on the left side. And the next time that those arms are up, just take your legs over to the left side, keeping that spine nice and long. Put that block, if you need to, under your knees. Ground your shoulders and go back into the sweeping angel arms. And then the next time that your arms are up, keep the arms up, hold onto your elbows, and we're just taking those legs side to side, right side and left side, while trying to keep your shoulders grounded the whole time. And you can use that right foot, the right leg to help you. Good, one more each way. And come back to center. Untangle your legs, bring the soles of your feet together back into our supine Supta Baddha Konasana. So we're just going to squeeze the ankles in toward your pelvic area. Use your elbows to help open up through the inner thighs. Press that low back onto the ground. Breathe. Good. One more deep breath. On your exhalation, take your hands behind your legs and rock yourself up. We're going to find a tabletop position on the center of your mat. With the knees in line with your hips, start rounding and arcing. Move through your cat-cow. And coming to that rounded spine, stay here, take a nice deep stretch. And curl the toes, move it into your downward facing dog. Start walking your dog. Without any resistance. Take your time, you can go as slow or as fast as you want. Try to widen those fingers, keep your back straight. Gaze at the inner thighs or the navel. Good. 3 more deep breaths. And bend both knees, lower just barely to the ground, right before you're about to touch the ground. Shift your weight all the way back, and then try to hop your feet up towards your hands. Place your hands either above or below your knees. Inhale, look up. Exhale, bow down. 2 more times. Inhale, look up. Exhale, bow down. 1 more. Inhale, look up. Exhale, bow down. And then tuck the tailbone in very slowly. Start to round up, vertebrae by vertebrae. So you come to a nice tall spine. Inhale, both arms all the way up. Take your right wrist over to the left side. Gaze up to the right. Breathe. And take that left wrist over to the right side. Deep breath. Exhale, take your hands behind your head. Feet are a little bit wider than your hips. Lean all the way back. Stay here. Breathe into it. Push those hips forward. And try to take your right hand behind the low back. Use your left hand to support your head. Press those hips forward. Now, if you want to, take the left arm, stretch it out behind you. And on your exhalation, you can switch sides. Right hand behind the head, left hand behind the back, fingers point upward. Press the hips forward. If you want, take that right arm, stretch it back. On the exhalation, take that right hand back behind your head. Slowly bring yourself back into a mountain pose. Palms together, top of your mat. Inhale, reach the arms up, reach all the way back. Exhale, swan dive down, hands come under your shoulders, bend your knees, step or jump back. Find your plank line, gaze forward, squeeze the core, squeeze quads, glutes, squeeze, hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and on your exhalation, bend the elbows, lower down, place your hands low onto the rib cage, press up into that cobra or up dog. Shoulders away from your ears. Stay here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. On the exhalation, curl your toes, press it back into your down dog. 5 breaths. You can walk your dog or just hold your down dog. Try to keep your back straight. Tuck that chin in, open up through the shoulders, widen your fingers. Breathe. Keep focusing on that exhalation. And then on your next exhalation, lower your knees right before they're about to touch the ground. Shift that weight back. And then we're going to jump or step forward. Hands touch the legs above or below the knees. Inhale, look up. Exhale, fold in. Inhale, up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, up. Exhale, fold. 2 more. Inhale, up. Exhale, fold. Again, inhaling up. Exhale, fold. And then tuck that tailbone in, round up slowly through the spine. When you come to a nice tall spine, inhale the arms up, reach it back. Exhale, swan dive down, hands under your shoulders. Bend the knees and step or jump into that plank line. Hold plank, 5 breaths. One more deep breath here. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, cobra up dog. Exhale, down dog. 5 breaths. Try to get deeper in that down dog than you were before. Really straightening out your back, opening the shoulders, working those heels to the ground. Open up through the back area. And on your exhalation, bend those knees, hover over the ground, press your weight back and either jump or step forward, hands onto the legs. Inhale, look up. Exhale, bow down. Inhale up. Exhale, bow. Keep moving with that breath. Inhaling, looking up. Exhaling, bowing. 3 more breaths. And then slowly round up. From that tall spine, step your left foot back. Take your right arms forward. Try to slowly start coming into a warrior 3. Lifting that left leg back behind you. Stretch those arms forward, hold it. Look at something not moving. If you need to, you could use a wall. And then keep stretching from both ends of the room. Reach arms forward, legs back. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Step left foot back under you. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, swan dive down, hands under your shoulders. Step or jump into that plank line. Gaze forward, deep breath. Exhale, lower. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, curl the toes, down dog. 5 breaths. Good. Last breath, try to get really deep into it. And on the exhalation, bend the knees, hover toward the ground. Take all of your weight, shift it back, and step or jump forward. Place those hands onto the legs. Inhale, look up. Exhale, bow. Hug in those legs. Inhale up. Exhale, bow. This helps us to get a little bit deeper into that fold. By inhaling up, exhaling, folding in. Good, one more. And then very slowly round up vertebrae by vertebrae. Tucking that tailbone in as you come up. So you come to that nice tall spine. Step your right foot back. Bring your arms out in front of you. Slowly start shifting your weight, finding your warrior 3. Extending your arms forward, your leg back. Try to make yourself into a T position. If you need to, you could use a wall or something to support you. Hold 5 more breaths. On the exhalation, set both feet in line with your hips. Inhale, reach those arms up, all the way back. Exhale, place your hands onto your legs, either above or below the knees. We're gonna go back into the inhaling up, exhaling, folding, just a few times, and then we're gonna stay folded down. And the next time that you hug into the legs, stay here, just fold in. Hug in as deep as you want, as much as comfortable for you. See if you can reach your nose to your knees. Good, one more deep breath. And on your exhalation, place your hands under your shoulders, bend your knees, step or jump into a plank line. Hold that plank line, 5 more deep breaths. On your exhalation, bend the elbows, slowly lower down. Stay here. Place your hands onto the ground beside you, beside your hips, palms facing down. And you can either look forward if that's comfortable, or you could look to a side. And then start pressing your legs up. While you're here, think about that belly button pressing down deep into the earth. Try to get those legs up nice and high. You can stay here or you can bind, taking your ankles and slowly bringing them up into your bow pose. Squeeze the kidneys. Remember to drink a lot of water after yoga. Squeeze those internal organs. Squeeze out all of the toxins. Three more deep breaths. And on your exhalation, lower the legs back down, press back into an extended arm child's pose. Let the knees widen as much as comfortable for you. Press your weight back as much as you can. Tuck in that tailbone. Let your spine round. Keep pressing your hands to deepen that stretch. And walk it over to the right. With that option to stack your left hand on top of your right. And walk it over to your left. With that option to stack your right hand on your left. And the exhalation brings us back to center. Walk your hands up. Take your legs out in front of you. Reset through your seat bones. Try to catch your feet, if you can, wherever you can get onto your legs. If you had a strap, you could put the strap around your feet if you can't catch them. We're gonna inhale, look up, exhale, fold down. Just like we were doing standing. Inhaling up, exhaling, folding down. Good, 3 more times. And the next time that you fold in, stay there. Try to lift your chest if you need to. Wiggle a few more times to really get deep into the seat bones. Keep hugging in. Good, 2 more deep breaths. And now release your hands from your feet. Reach your arms as far forward as you can. And we're gonna slowly start lowering back. Tuck your tailbone in. Try to stay as low as you can. As you're slowly rolling onto your back. Stay really, really low. Feel the vertebrae. Right when you feel the low back touch, hold here. With those shoulders up off the mat, hold and squeeze. 10, 9, 8, 7. Keep pressing that low back into the mat. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now release it into Savasana. If you need to, if you've shifted on your mat. Come back to the center of your mat. Take a big deep breath in. Exhale, make a noise out of your throat. And then just get nice and comfortable. Let your feet fall open. Let your palms open up. Let your limbs just get long. Feeling so relaxed. Feeling grounded into the earth. Just listen to your breath and your heartbeat. Begin making small movements, wiggling your fingers, your toes, bringing your awareness back to the space around you. Hug the knees into the chest. Roll to your right side, where we all began in our seed pose. And use your left hand to press you up into seated position. On the next inhalation, inhale the arms up, palms touch, bring it into your heart center. 2 more, up and around. Inhale up, exhale into your heart. 1 more, inhale, reach it up. Exhale into your heart center. Namaste. The light in me honors the light in you.